Okay, so about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day of Jhana. So we have 3 full days. The basic idea behind putting these jhanas were to make you move out of the human realm into a different realm. At least the first jhana and the second jhana, the objective here is when the death arrives, whenever it arrives, the consciousness will take that instead of this realm. Got the point? That's the whole idea of doing this. Now, how do we do it? Is what I'm going to be saying. What are we going to do? Also, I'll be saying. So, pay proper attention. There are 5 reflection we are going to do every day. Okay. First reflection is with birth comes aging. First reflection. You can't stop it, and nobody can stop it. With aging comes death. Sorry, with aging comes diseases. There are 4 diseases which can never be erased, no matter what you do: hunger, thirst, urine, feces. 4 diseases. You can't do anything. Whatever goes on top comes from bottom. And you require mop or this or that or whatever, that is for that only. Okay. If female, there is another disease called menstrual cycle. So totally 5 diseases, which nobody can do anything. If male, 4, female, 5. Nothing can be done. You can find solution to it, but can't erase it. So this is I mean, you are not at ease. Simple as that. Take it that way. The third reflection is death. There's nothing can be done. You're going to lose your self. Whatever you call self will be lost. And you might wonder, you are going to lose it at the end. No, every night you're dead because you don't remember after sleeping. So if you think you can hold on to, I'm feeling irritated, I'm not feeling happy, I'm this, I'm that, all of that comes to an end in the night. That's it. Nothing that you can do. All relationship will end by night. All the things you thought you're in Australia or in India or in America or wherever, just cuts off. You're no longer in that place at all. Okay, so marana, death is not one time, it's daily. That's a change you have to see. So with birth comes aging, with aging comes diseases, with diseases comes death every given day. And then you lose all your favorite things when there is dissolution or death. And we all are losing whatever good or relationship, everything you have, property, whatever you think you have, by night erased, completely erased. So you're going to lose that. The last one. You and your karma are the only 2 friends. They come together, they go together. So what you intend to do is what get published. So be careful in volitions. This reflection we are going to start from tomorrow till Friday, till we end. Because Vipassana will only work with reflections. It will shake up, then And the jhanas will work when you have good reflection. So we're going to have 3 times reflection, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once in the evening. I am liable to aging and liable to diseases. I'm liable to death. I'm liable to lose all the loved ones. And I'm liable to have my karma as my owner and my friend. Keep this 5. If you forget today, no problem. Tomorrow onwards, we'll make sure you reflect. It's a reflection. So, with that reflection, you're going to burn all your hindrances here, this place. So, you can call it as a karma bhumi or deed place, or like he said, this is a, you said something yesterday. Punyakshetra. Okay. So, you can consider Punyakshetra means like a pilgrimage place. So he said, instead of Bodh Gaya, you can be here, which is true. Okay. So now coming to the section of what we are going to do tomorrow. First things first, morning we are sitting there outside because tomorrow is the first session and he will be doing metta and I will be in jhana. I will be teaching how to enter jhana and he will be doing metta. This is my 3. Now I'll give you a small history about him. We have a big gong there. Okay, so then I keep on doing that. His heart is opened up. I know it is opened up. So I know what all is opened in him. He also knows about it. So we keep on playing. So the thing is, his heart is open. He would be the right person to do metta. It's not that my heart is not open, but he's really good. Okay, so we'll use him. So he will do that while I do the jhana thing. So I'll teach you how to get into jhana and he will tell you how to get into metta. So in that way you have an elevation and that helps you to move forward. That's what we're going to do tomorrow, day after, and tomorrow is 4, 5 and 6. 3 days. And this lady is leaving on 6th, so she misses after that. It's fine. At least 2 days she would have earned something out of it. Okay. Then there are 7 things we are going to do. It's called Bhujanga factors, which he was talking yesterday, which he wanted to do. So it is all falling in place for him. Seems like he's in for a party, but and let's see. So 7 Bhujanga. Anga means the body parts. There are 7 of them. And Bhujanga means one which can give you knowledge, wisdom, bodhi. So the 7 factors, it's also called 7 factors of enlightenment or 7 factors of awakening, whatever name that can be provided. So in the last 3 days, you are trying to have sati, that is remembrance, awareness, knowing the breath. Tomorrow in the morning, we are going to do sati, then Dhamma Vichaya, meanings on the breath. How long is the breath? How short is the breath? You're just going to watch it. You can just investigate. This is how it is. Then the whole body starts to breathe. Okay. Then for that you require good amount of energy, virya. So that's the third Sambhojanga factor. We bring all of these 3 factors to get that waves of piti forming on your body. Just like you go to an ocean or like in San Francisco, what we did, or here, in the Sunshine Coast or Gold Coast. We had gone there. So it just comes and comes and comes and hits. It takes you up like this, and then again it takes you up like on a surfing on the waves. That enjoyment, tomorrow we are going to try. Yep, that's piti, the second jhana, piti, joy. So that piti gives pasiddhi, which is the fifth bhujanga factor, which means tranquility. It makes you feel filled up. If food is given, you don't feel like eating. You feel, don't want to eat anything. Leave me alone. Should have something like that. That's a fifth factor. Then you have samadhi. It means you're totally established. Now you can be let alone somewhere and you can endlessly keep on watching without getting tired. Then comes equanimity, upekha. So we are going to do all of these 7 in the 3 days period. Tomorrow only it's not going to happen. So don't have too much of hopes. It'll have a bad outcome. We will be doing it. I will try to help as much as possible on that. He also meditates. He also knows all the 9 of them. I also know all the 9 of them. We are going to do 2 of them, not out of 4, because I'm not too sure whether all of you can get that going. So morning session, once we do there, 5:30 to 7, when we come back here, when you're sitting here or there, wherever you sit, whichever place you sit, throw out the hindrances. And again repeating, throw out the hindrances. Don't keep the hindrance and try to work it out. It's not going to work. I've been telling you on the hindrances, and he's been telling you on the TMI practice or whatever practice you want to do it. So he's good at it. Get as much knowledge as you want from him. On hindrances, whatever questions you have, come to me. I will help you in addressing them. Okay. So I help you in removing hindrance. He helps you in the practice. So that is a good combination for all of you to take it. Okay. So utilize both of us as much as you want. Don't waste your time in doing something else. Okay. So you have to do these 5 things. Number 1, don't get upset. Leave the upset. Don't get upset on anything for the next 6 days. Don't get upset on anything. Promise yourself you'll not get upset of anything. Can be anything. Don't get upset. That shakes up your mind. 2, have a smile on your face. Fake or real doesn't matter. Just have a smile. Don't laugh. Smile. Smile is different than laughing. 3, be mindful of activities. Watch the breath in eating. And first of all, I want to appreciate all of you for remaining silent today. Been good. Everyone is doing their own things. Very nice. We didn't have to follow up or do something. It's good. No laughing, giggling, except for Veena laughed in the morning. Other than that, there's nothing seen after that. It's good. Okay. Don't giggle, don't laugh, smile. Smile inside as much as you want. Then be mindful of whatever you're eating or bathing or doing whatever you're doing. Just watch the breath and do whatever you're doing as far as possible. Then, after you've done that, just sit wherever you are. Take a particular object. If you're open eyed, just take something, just watch it. If you're closing your eyes, fair, whatever, but don't cut in between. Continue doing that. The last one, you should feel light feeling in your body by tomorrow. Maybe by second half, your body becomes extremely light. If it is coming, then you are good to go with the jhanas. Should be able to achieve it. It's not too difficult. You will yourself come to know the body is becoming so light, like you're flying, floating kind of an experience. Then we will do the jhana part. So this is the introduction to jhanas I wanted to give you, but the reflection is a must. Before sleeping, ensure you reflect upon this. An example, okay? I landed here on 30th November. We are now on 3rd of Jan. All those days are gone. So birth happened, aging has started. Each day is removed. So by next Friday, I'm all packed up to die from this place. I don't have a choice. I might say I'm leaving to Bangalore, but in real sense, it's death from here. Got it? So I'm going to lose this person forever. I'm going to lose this house. I'm going to lose all of you forever. Unless it again brings something to meet up. Otherwise, dead and gone. That's the reality. Okay. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Nothing anybody can do. My flight is booked and I'm leaving on 10th. That means my death is certain from this place. Even though every moment I'm enjoying this nice place and everything. So jati brings in jara, jara brings in vyadi, vyadi brings in marana. And along with that, the loved ones are departed. It means I'm going to lose all the loved ones. Maybe meeting, may not be meeting again. And my friend is only karma. Whatever I've created in this 35, 38, 43 days is what I take with me. If I've given something good to others, that comes with me. If I'm given something bad to others, that also comes with me. If he again calls me, it's a new one, new birth, not the same one. It's gone and gone forever. So I'm not too sure that all of us are going to meet again. If there is a condition arising, we might meet. The condition doesn't arise, we are dead. At least I'm dead from this place on 10th. For certain. For certain. Even though I say I'm still alive in Bangalore, that's just a language. The truth of the matter is I'm not here. Just like I'm not there now in Bangalore. It's an illusion that I still exist in the dreams or in the memory of my wife and son. They think that I still exist. But in reality, they are seeing an empty bed. Actually, the bed over there is empty. The house is empty of one person. But the illusion says otherwise. He's there. He's in Australia. He's going to come back. What's a guarantee? That's with every one of us here. That's the truth of life. So, knowing that truth of life, it makes no sense to follow like this. We have to achieve something higher so that you don't have to come to this existence again. Hopefully, you should be able to get that. And we both will do as much as we can to get you there. But first and foremost thing from tomorrow, the request for all of you, don't get upset. The other four will follow. Don't get upset. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you taste, touch, smell, don't get upset. Just leave it. Don't harbor on anger, whatever, being upset. Don't do that. You will not be able to enter into jhanas with upset. Upset will cut jhana, whereas jhana will cut being upset. You will never feel upset at all because you're so elevated. This looks nothing. Use it. It's so fortunate that there are two people who have met who have the same kind of skills, maybe in different ways. I think you should use it. Even if you abuse it, it's fine. Meaning, use it to the maximum. It's fair. It's worth it. Worth it effort of coming from New Zealand to India to America to everywhere. Don't lose it. Use it. Hope it was not too troublesome of my talk, but just wanted to put yes, sir. Yes, till now we are just having that hindrance have to be removed or something like that. Overcome such words we were listening. Now, very strangely, I am listening. We are burning the hindrance. That how, and I am not able to just understand what that little subtle difference, burning word and then overcoming that word. And good question. Number one, the jhana itself means burn. The word jhana is burn, right? So the hindrances burn your peace, right? Yesterday you were crying because you got peace. Otherwise, there was no need for you to cry. So the hindrances burn your peace. So you burn the hindrance so that you get peace. Either one will live. Is it, was it as same as that overcoming that hindrance? Is it? See, language is language. You can say overcome hindrance. That means you hold the hindrance and overcome it. Okay. But if you go by Buddha's words, there's one sutta. He says, burn. Nothing less than burning. Can you understand that? Is it just physically burning that national level? Okay, do you believe this place has energy? How? I experienced it. Now that's the same thing. Now, physically, how will you burn hindrance? During that burning, actually, mentally we fry. Yeah, you'll see the frying of that. That frying. Yeah, you'll see that. Yes, it happens. It'll burn. It'll burn. It'll die, and you feel, wow, I didn't know this. Can it be this irreversible? Can it be? Yes, always it is irreversible. If you attain first jhana, it can't be reversed back. That means you can't say that I will never enter into the first jhana. You will always enter. If you enter into second, it's there. Yes, you're already on the path, so there's no stopping. right? That's the reason it's called stream entry. Once you're in the stream, the end destination is liberation. That's it. You can't stop in between and say, I think I did a mistake, so let me go back. That's never going to happen. It's a very costly mistake if you've done it. You can't go back. Yes.
About the structure of this instruction for tomorrow. So I want to be very clear how it's going to about you guys are going about. So one person is giving instruction on jhana. Is that correct?
Yes.
It will be you, and then
Metta.
then you give the
Metta.
metta jhana. Is it what you're?
You don't have to do anything. He will do it for you.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do anything. He's going to be spreading metta.
Teaching jhana.
Yeah, so that it's like a floater. Or I could call it like if you have a crutch. So it's crutching.
So you can swim.
I'll do whatever, yes.
I feel like we will meditate together in the same
Tomorrow, outside.
5:30.
5:30, yes.
After walking meditation.
Yes, absolutely. You picked it right. Yes.
I think the other day she said he was meditating metta. That morning meditating couldn't stop.
Yeah, he does very good metta meditation. So it's good to use him because I've seen how the waves come. So I want to use his strength to all of you.
I think, I mean, whenever I sat with him, he does metta all the time. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me.
Yeah, it just flows.
Yeah, I get the vibe with him.
Yeah, that's correct. He's always doing that. So I'm just saying that when we sit, it need not be that at that moment Shiri will think, now I need to do metta. No.
Yeah, but there's some, like if I sit and I do it consciously, then it amps up. When he sings the Karaniya Metta Sutta in the evening, then it just
What does the gong do? The gong also stimulates your
opens the heart.
See, we just tried on that day. He had his wife had given him, and he had just thrown it there for the last couple of years.
2 years.
2 years plus. It was when they bought one home, and then that owner had put this big gong, and they didn't know what to do. So this wife kept it, and she knows this guy's a crazy person, so she gave him that, and he didn't know what to do, so he kept it there. Bobby, and we three were. Then he just opened up to Bobby, saying that, you know what I have. So he put on his head and he held it, and Bobby was playing with it, something to do. Then since I know the Tibetan thing, I said, I know what to do with that. So then started playing it.
Might be 5:30 tomorrow.
I was playing it. I don't know whether you guys heard it. I was playing it in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's next to my bedroom and I just listen to them. So okay, observe, meditate.
How was it?
Well, it's good for Shania, I think.
Yeah, he was sitting there. Yeah, you should basically know how to synchronize with it. Otherwise, it won't look just like a sound.
I didn't even know it made that noise until when you.
Yeah. We didn't call any one of you because we don't know how you would feel it, and we don't want to disturb you in this. Maybe on the last day we can try it out, and by the time you would have left, but we'll see.
Does it disturb your energy if you don't sync with it or something?
Nothing like that, but you might not really enjoy it. Because I tested with him, I could see how his energy is changing, so then we continue doing it. Even before any one of you arrived, we used to do it daily basis. We stopped it after you came because we didn't want it to disturb this thing. But since the energy started going down here, we wanted to increase it.
5:30 tomorrow.
No,
No,
not going to happen.
you're boss.
It's my will.
I'm saying you're the boss.
Yes, not going to happen. Not in the morning. Yes,
Contemplating on losing these loved ones bring a lot of emotions.
yes.
How do you suggest we each handle that?
Go out and vomit. Just like you were doing in the morning, in the afternoon. See a tree and vomit. You'll get a lot of tears. Everything is going to happen. Tell me one thing. Would I be happy in letting go of this in a general sense? No, right? It's so nice, peaceful. Just go out. It's such a good thing. I have to let go. Similarly, I have to let go of my wife. I don't want to, but I have to. I have to let go of my son, only son. I have to.
Further from the house, the better.
I don't know. You choose where you want to. If it is overwhelming, you have to vomit here only.
Affect the energy of the house.
Nothing like that. Yesterday he cried. So did he stop? He was vomiting.
But that's a joyful.
It doesn't matter, right? Energy is energy.
This will be sadness again.
Harry, let's stop it here. You want to do wherever you want to do, decide and go. Same rule holds good for everyone else. In any which way, we all are going to lose each other and all the families. Be ready for it. Can be today, tomorrow, tomorrow, then another 1 month down the line, 1 year, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Doesn't matter. Fact of the matter is you're going to lose. So you choose, you want to escape or you want to stay. Yes.
While you're dealing with hindrances, today I was just noticing, obviously, there was a lot of sexual images that appeared.
Yes.
And I was trying to use the Asuba.
Mhm.
So using Asuba, it doesn't eliminate the hindrances. Is that correct?
Okay, now it's a good question. A direct answer to it is like this. If a female image is appearing on a particular body type or particular shape, structure, first make a note of it. What is that you are clinging to? Okay. Basically, it goes this way. If you start looking at it, then there is a rebirth cycle already. Okay. So you have to bring up on the rebirth process. How do you get reborn? In a woman's uterus, right? On the womb, basically. So I will get idea of being there. The copulation is a process of getting into the womb. Right or wrong? How do you get a child? By copulating, right? Exactly. So basically, you have to cut that off. You see the danger of it. The danger is you will be there next time. Next time means after this body is gone, right? So then you land up in the same place. And that woman becomes your mother, gives her breast, food, right? So then the life cycle begins. And then you again marry, again see the same thing, and again get a child. And again you do the same thing. So it's just in a cyclical process. You see the cyclical process, it automatically cuts off. So the contemplation when you get the sexual image is that you keep on seeing it, seeing it, seeing it, seeing it, let it come, let it come, let it come as much as it comes. And then watch it that, oh, you're going to become that child someday soon. It cuts off. Then that image doesn't look beautiful any longer. So the next time again it comes, it looks something ugly. Then the next time it comes, it looks even more uglier, and then it drops. Good one. You should do that.
Yeah, I was trying to do That zooming in and then
Now, you don't have to zoom in, zoom out. You just let it come, let it come. Whatever the body part of the woman come, let it come, let it come, let it come, let it grow. Okay.
it's like animated, literally. That was just
It will be always animated only. It can't be anything static. It will be animated. Let it come. Watch, comes. You might even get sexual arousal. Fair. Let it come. Don't do anything. Then when it comes overwhelming, make your mind that, oh, if I want to be a child, it just drops off. It's gone. Same thing with a woman getting into a sexual interest with a man. Same. It doesn't matter whether it's a woman or a man, because in reality, there's no woman or a man. All good? Any questions? Any concerns? Anything on this? What we just now spoke? Yes.
This method of the super you just mentioned is a different one than, let's say, seeing like ugly body parts and all that, right? This is
That is in general. I'm seeing bikini clad woman, and I'm not really interested in. I'm interested in sensual stuff than sexual. If I'm getting sexual, I have to apply this. If I'm getting sensual, this is something different. So I have to make it Ashubha. But both are Ashubha only. This is Ashubha of getting a womb existence, and this is Ashubha in terms of looking the ugliness of whatever the part. Depends on what you are looking at.
might not be easy to tell which one.
Are you? It's not so innocent thing. You will yourself know it, that this is sensual, this is sexual. That means you'll have one woman who is coming all the time, and then you are liking a particular body part, etc., etc. Leave it, otherwise this goes in another dimension. If you don't understand, tomorrow we'll talk a separate talk on this. Okay, I'll take you to the tree and you can think it over. Yes.
Question, just about his right on aspirant. I found that in terms of escaping during the meditation, it's depend on who is sitting next to each side for meditation. Sometimes I'm falling, literally falling to sleep. Sometimes I'm quite aware and just meditate, just observe the person. What's its reason? Different people it's moving.
Yes, you will have a vibration. So each person of us carry some energy vibrations. Sometimes that other person is overwhelming your energy, so then you go into a drowsy state or another state. That person's energy is not really doing anything, so you might feel easy. So the easy way around is, if you're feeling like that, you just go and sit somewhere to see whether that resolves your thing. See, ultimately, we all are some energies, packet of energies. So something we like and something we don't like. We carry all kind of things, unless otherwise it is purified. You have? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering how it seems to me that the next days depends on partly how receptive you can be to metta. I usually haven't, I generally don't practice metta, so I don't even feel it sometimes when people read it to me. So is there something I can do to be more receptive?
Just feel that you're open. One of the biggest hindrances is doubt. whether I'm not getting, just feel I'm open. Let whatever comes. They are saying something, it's okay. Let's try it out. Keep an open mind. It works. There's no direct answer to this because it depends on that person. Like she asked about the next person sitting and I'm feeling sleepy, whereas another person I'm sitting, I'm feeling energetic. So what do we say? Something similar to that. See, I'm saying he's sending metta. Can you say how many kgs is he sending and to whom is he sending? You really can't make out.
If our mental condition is not good, so at least we will not be able to do the jhana.
No. That's the reason. Can you move this side because you're covering her?
What is the solution for that?
Don't get upset.
Don't.
Don't get upset at anything.
Sometimes it is not in our control.
No, it is in your control. Just let it go. There's no point in keeping it. Can be anyone. Just let it go. Say that, okay, for the next 6 days, come what may, I'll not get upset. You have to put a toss, heads, jhana, tails, samsara. You decide. If you want to escape this death, better be on that. Just let this go. Don't get upset.
It's always in your control. Always. You have the choice on how you choose to react to situations.
But some people may be emotional, so they those things affect easily.
Still, you might start to go down that path, but you have the choice to cut it off. So they may trigger you or cause you to get upset, but then stop it before it turns into a big snow.
You can do one other thing. When you get upset, just go out. Take a mirror with you. Look at your face. You'll see it is very ugly. The moment you see ugly face, you'll drop it. Have you seen when anybody is upset how his face or her face will be? Ask somebody to take a picture of you and just see it. It would be ugly. On an ugly face, jhana cannot stick. So you decide.
Preparation, what we have to do now. So
Nothing. You sleep well. You don't have to do anything. Just don't get upset. That's all I'm requesting all of you. Just don't get upset with anything until the next 6 days. Just don't get upset. Just smile
Forgive yourself, forgive others.
and just smile. We've been doing that.
sleep.
You keep on doing continuously. See, in Hindu also or in Buddhist, there is a person called Yama. Just remember him. He's just standing there. Now you decide whether you want to be upset at Yama, which anyway you can't do anything, or with that person. Let's say I'm very upset with Bobby. I'm very upset with him. Very, very upset with him. But he's not upset. What I can do now? He's laughing at me. Now I'm getting even more upset. I'm burning. But he says he has named me Kannu because I call him Mallu, so he has made it Kannu. So he'll say this Kannu is getting upset. What I can do now? Should have some brain that Yama can be here anytime. So better no upset. I'm telling you, the moment you start getting upset, stop getting upset. You see how it jumps.
You also feel the burning.
Yes,
You will notice yourself burning. As soon as you do that, observe that. Do you want to burn? Or do you want that to stop? You just watch that and don't feed it. Don't put more
fuel to that. See, any negativity burns you. That's the reason I'm telling you this whole shield from that corner to that corner, that corner to that corner. You throw wherever, it burns off that. It might drain both of us a little bit physically because we both are checking each other and we are refueling it so that you all can benefit. So, but anyway, you don't have to worry about us. We'll take care ourselves. But you ensure that when you're here, dump all your waste. Don't take a single waste home. Every day is precious. Use it to the best.
One question from Shani, if I may. In terms of the TMI, while you're observing the breath, the jhana will happen by itself. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You do something else.
See, if you are able to observe the breath and you're able to do that continuously for a certain period of time without straining, one way or another, then you'll naturally come into that access concentration where the breath is effortless to watch. You don't really have to do anything. Once you're in access concentration, that's the doorway to jhana, So then if you're able to relax a little bit more, piti will start to arise. You already have the vitaka vichara because you're watching the breath. Piti sukha will arise and you'll be one pointed on the breath. They're the 5 jhana factors. And then naturally you'll slip into the jhana, So it just needs a tiny little push then if you're at that point to get into jhana. And you don't need to be receiving metta to get into jhana either. Don't worry about that. It just helps right in the atmosphere. But main thing is get rid of the hindrances. Don't be upset at anything. Be nice and peaceful. Watch the breath. Don't have doubt. The doubt will sink your ship. So then when you're able to watch, naturally the breath will become effortless. Then you're in access concentration. Piti will start to arise normally, naturally. Now, initially when piti arises, you'll get excited and you'll try and grasp it, it'll fall. So your job is to just be calm and let that piti build. Sukha will come, ekagata will happen. You can get into jhana. So I would say, like, for tomorrow, your first goal should be just be calm, get into that state of access concentration where you're watching the breath for some period of time and piti starts to arise.
Yeah.
And then play with that piti.
Basically, yes.
Is it the same practice?
There is no difference in the practice. So the only thing I'm doing is to remove the hindrance, and he is talking about TMI practice. What Buddha talks is also same thing. There's nothing like we're going to do something different. Yes, go ahead.
What I was trying to say is that whatever last 3 days we are doing, so
We'll be continuing with little variation.
this jhana, it is same object and same
Object for till the end of this course is the same. Breath.
Depending on how we understand and know the hindrance, it will work.
Exactly. So the 5 hindrances from doubt to sensual pleasure, you have to drop. How you drop, where you drop, we have given you this whole place, drop wherever you want. But if you want to harbor it yourself and say that, no, this is the most precious thing, I can't give it up, I don't know what to say.
Jhana and the hindrances can't coexist. If you have hindrances, you cannot have jhana. But once you manage to drop those hindrances and you have jhana, then the hindrance is very hard for them to come back because you better get into jhana again and again, and two can't coexist.
Survive, yes.
Totally agree with that. So I was just clarifying it's the same practice, but the hindrance should become very weak or not.
If I may ask you something.
Yeah, why not? Yes.
I guess in one of the video that I was watching with your experience, that you were suggesting that at one certain stage you find that the inner intuition was guiding you through, suggesting some samadhi, some sati. How would you go about that at the time when you were doing that? At what stage it was?
See, it was after Sotapanna stage. Like, after Sotapanna stage, I was grasping a lot, because I wanted that experience again of touching nibbana, you know. And then also jhana, I was like striving so much. And so that was a block, it was a hindrance for me because grasping, clinging was there. And then that probably lasted about a year or 2 years, you know, where I was just trying very hard, grasping. And then eventually I kind of relaxed and let go. And when I did that, then, you know, I was just sitting and meditating one day and I was just breathing quite naturally, not clinging or grasping. And it just came into my mind, like just something just prompted, do you want to learn how to do jhana? And I just said yes, and I relaxed, and it kind of guided me in a way where I was just watching the breath, and naturally piti and stuff arose, and I just slipped into that first jhana. And then after that, it's like, you know, second, third, fourth, I just sat there and I just revealed. They self-revealing one after another. But just because I had no clinging, grasping, those hindrances weren't there. That was probably the last hindrance I had, you know, just really wanting that. And when that was gone, it just naturally happened, you know. So for me, after that point, it was very easy to get into jhana. Watching the breath was easy, but I had that, you know, I was grasping. So that was the thing stopping me. And after that point, you know, there were no hindrances there. So I could get back into jhana again and again whenever I wanted. And more reveal themselves to me. I don't know, maybe I was able to do that from the past, you know, something, but jhana became very easy for me. So for me to teach people how to do jhana is very difficult because after I did that, I could just say first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. It goes straight to that jhana, you know? It was all just there. It just revealed itself again. Yes.
You said like it is difficult to teach whatever instructions you are giving to TMI.
Yes.
It has to lead itself there. Leading there.
Yeah.
I think that is beautiful.
Yeah. That'll lead itself there. Then there's other things that you can do, right? Like with TMI practice, when your mind calms down and you're watching the breath, naturally piti will start to arise, right? And when you experience it the first time, it's like, oh, that's amazing. I want to just grab it. As soon as you try to grab it, it goes away. So then you have to train yourself to just be with piti, not touch it, just observe the piti, just like everything else, just observe. Don't crave, don't have aversion towards it. And then naturally it builds and builds. So that practice will take you to jhana. You know, it's bound to happen if you're able to get rid of your hindrances, not be grasping at the piti or wanting jhana. Like even like if you go in with the mindset, oh, I got to get jhana, got to get jhana, got to get jhana, it will not happen. So no expectations as always. You just sit there, do your practice. Look for access concentration when it becomes effortless following the breath. And you can be in that, you know, for quite some time. You won't be bothered by pain and other things in access. As soon as you're in access concentration, piti will naturally start to arise. You know? And then you can cultivate that by not doing anything, just observing. And then it'll build to the point where so much piti that naturally your brain just gets into jhana. I get into jhana just thinking about it.
Yeah, one add on to it, I and Shaniel, we went on a walk. So, like he said, he can get into 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. I can do it with walking. So, he saw me completely drunk. My body was going like this. Like, I'm a totally drunkard. Had a good, maybe 20 beers. I don't know how many I had. I was on a high. This body is just going like this. And if somebody would have seen me, I'm morning drunk. Okay, so he was looking at my legs going this way and this way and this way. But I was going in 5, 6, 7 jhanas. I started from here. By the time I reached down, first, then second, and third, and fourth, like that. If I say this number, it goes there. If I say 8, it goes 8. If I say 5, it comes to 5. Like that. In this case, also same thing. No difference in that.
Yeah, you can do it in any order, doesn't really matter. The other thing is Yeah, you have to not have any expectation, and it's very easy for me to tell you what does this jhana feel like, what should you be experiencing, but it's harder for me to tell you how do you get there. But what I do know is if you're able to get into first by getting into access concentration, not scaring away the piti by grasping at it, if you get into first, then all you need to do is just stay in first. Initially, you'll drop in and out because once again, you get excited. And so as soon as you get excited, you'll drop out of jhana. But once you're able to stay there, naturally the mind will get tired of that first jhana because it's coarse and it knows there's something finer. So then automatically you'll start to see the predominant jhana factor of the next jhana appear, and then your mind will latch onto that and you'll get into second jhana. And you may not even know, you might think it's the same jhana. But over time, you do it again and again, you start to understand, oh, this is first, this is second. Now I'm starting to transition. Now I'm starting to come back down. So it takes time to master jhanas. For me, like I said, I was just able to go to this, and see the factors very clearly. I know which jhana I'm in. But for other people, some people might be like that. Others, they just need to get to first, stay in first. Naturally, it'll develop second, third, fourth. And then Vilasji has certain ways of, getting to other higher jhanas, particularly arupa jhanas. So there's things you can do that allow you to go to jhanas through some systematic approaches. And he might talk more about that later, but I'd suggest try to get to first.
At present, that's not required. And then you're going to get totally jammed with it. Let's start basic. Then all of you can get into the jhana of your choice, because you would have entered and entry exit, just like you come to Australia, there's a immigration entry exit, entry exit, entry exit, and you get tired of that entry exit. You say, forget Australia, let me go some other country. That's the second jhana. Then entry exit, entry exit, entry exit, you get tired of that, it automatically goes to the third jhana, and the fourth, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. And the 9, when it happens, you're an anagami, because then there's no interest left at all. And you're just one step away from being an arhat. So,
Point is that, and Vilasa said, you get tired of the jhana and just naturally move off.
yeah,
Just the moment when you feel that tiredness, and they call it a subtle dukkha. The moment you notice you're tired, you naturally move off.
exactly.
Mhm.
Just like, first and foremost, you need to get tired of sensuality. Right? You should see that every day I'm seeing the same thing. Every day I eat, every day I have to shit, every day I eat, I have to shit. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. Then you do jhanas. If I'm not even tired of it, what will I do? I'll be interested in doing the same thing. So it should get disgusted of this. The 4 diseases, remember. And lady, fifth one, menstrual. She just can't do anything. If you get tired of it, you can be in jhana. And any woman sitting here can get into it.
I think it's what I've heard. It's easier for women.
Women than men, exactly. I wanted to say that, yes, pretty easy.
Because they're more open, they can let go easier than men.
They have less grossness.
No, they menstruate. What happens is it just goes off. Everything cleans up at once and then it renews it. So they're more easy for them. And they are more open than men. Yes.
Well, in terms of getting into jhana, is it possible mind makes some illusion and
Yes, it does.
it's jhana and then
No, if we give you a story and a write up, then it'll do it. That's the reason we are not giving any story, built up, write up, anything like that. See, the more the information, it makes up. So what we are doing is no making up. Just like breath is there, breath is there, right? Whether you're sitting and doing an open awareness or sitting there, wherever, breath is there, you're watching it. So that is not fake. So the jhanas also will be part of it, so it won't be fake. The mind cannot make it up.
For afternoon evening meditation that we have 6 p.m., I feel like a very hard and nice image that comes from my mind.
Yes, the
it's just my mind is making up for me.
No, there is no you and the mind. The mind is and you are the same. Basically, what happens is when you feel something happy, it shows up on the body. It is a limited pity or a joy. You will have, everyone has a joy. That's the reason you call, if you go to any place, you feel joy, right? If you go on a holiday, you feel joy. You take a vacation, there's a joy. But that doesn't stay for some time, but there's a joy. Absolutely a joy. You eat a good food, there's a joy. You eat an ice cream, it's a joy, right? So chocolate, joy, right? So there's a joy. So it's not fake, but it's limited. The same one, you can extend it, and that's called jhana. That's all. So
just try to keep it for more time.
Yes. So then it will kick off the sensual desires. So it just kicks it off because that doesn't make sense to it. Then it kicks off the first jhana and goes into second, and it kicks off the second and goes to the third, and it kicks off the third and goes to fourth, and kicks off the fourth and goes to fifth, like that till it knows that, oh man, this is foolishness. Everything is conditioned, so it drops off, and then done. Try it out. It's always trying makes it possible.
What does the energy feel like?
It was like a very nice, warm, and light energy comes from it. And till and then here, but it was like multiple times just calm. I tried to stay on that level.
Yes.
Just it was for me like my mind is making this nice
No, it doesn't.
sensation to just be happy.
No.
Just not to send a metaphor on my friend and family and stuff.
No, you can do this. See, the thing is like this. That's the reason you started liking open, because it's giving you that nice feeling. Enjoy it. It becomes more. It becomes more intense. Wait for it. It increases in intensity. Superb intensity. Then you can do the metta using that. You can say that, okay, I'm sending this to everyone. And it even more increases as you start doing it. Try it out. Tomorrow, when you sit again from 6 to 7, anyway, we would have started on jhana. So you try that out. It'll be a different experience. It'll be so nice. And then you don't, like he rightly said, don't hold on to it. Just release it. And you see, it just starts to intensify. It just intensifies, and again you didn't hold it, again it intensifies, so then there'll be bubbling thing happening from head to toe. Even though your eyes are open and you're seeing that tree or whatever you're seeing, you feel like that, and the mouth opens up like that, and a nice smile will come. That shows that you're in jhana. So that's the reason we both said, if you are upset, jhana cannot be there. They both cannot, both are enemies. Upset removes jhana, jhana removes upset.
And even when you're practicing, last you said, put a fake smile on your face if you don't have one, because that helps with jhana. Really does. Just put a fake smile, little one, doesn't have to be massive smile.
Don't have to or don't have to make it. Just make just a fake smile. Seriously, I'm telling you. Make a smile.
Tell a funny joke. Not funny thing. Today morning, I was going for a walk and I was serious. He lost you. Here, look at me. Big eyes. Smile. Smile. Take it. He started smiling. Wow. Okay, sure. He started smiling. What he was suggesting, fake it until you make it. And then I was just, that's how.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
As Buddha said, all the world it's like an illusion. Why it's like a nice feeling it's not illusion. Can we talk of illusion or not?
In reality, everything is an illusion, including the jhanas. But you know what? It's like this. You have hunger, you make good food, right? It's an illusion. What's an illusion? You're having an Iranian food or an Indian food or a Thai food or this food, and that food is a food. But you name something and say that this is pasta, that is this, and this is an illusion. It's just food. In the same way, everything is an illusion. Marriage is an illusion, divorce is an illusion, having a house is an illusion, not having a house is an illusion, having a job